welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom, and this is going to be my DVD and Blu-ray pickups for the month of September. So we'll start off with a couple of DVDs. The first one you're looking at here is actually one I've already purchased once, but I actually gave my original copy to another YouTuber. Now, this movie is literally the worst film I've ever seen. Literally the worst film I've ever seen. So it needs to be kind of seen to be believed. So you might say, why did I buy it again? Well, I did buy it for £1.50. It's actually been somewhat banned in the UK because it is so offensive. There's so many kind of rape scenes in this movie that, although it hasn't been banned by the BBFC, all of the kind of the retailers refuse to stock it. And it's a terrible film. Please check out my review. 2013 film. And this one is actually one that comes with a slip. And yeah, I just thought, you know what, it's such a kind of like terrible film that I had to have it again. It sounds weird. But there you go. I know the cover looks cool, but don't be fooled. It is terrible. Next DVD is actually a DVD or Steelbook. Aliens vs. Zombies, also known as The Dark Lurking. It's a film I reviewed some time ago, and I saw the DVD Steelbook, you know, on eBay for just a couple of quid, so I had to pick it up. It's quite a fun film, obviously a cheesy kind of B movie as you'd probably expect, but nonetheless, I had to get it. So there you go. Probably the weirdest thing I've bought this month is this movie called Swamphead. Now, I've never seen this movie. I was just kind of browsing on eBay, and this was for sale for £5. And it is an American release of, well, Swamphead, but it actually has the DVD, an actual VHS tape, and this card, which I have no idea if that's actually meant to be in there or they just put it in. I don't know, but as you can see, it's actually limited to 100. I don't know how well that will show up, but mine's 95 out of 100. And looks like, to be quite honest, a terrible B movie. But if you know this channel, you know I'm a fan of a B movie. So for £5, I thought, what the hell? Here's what I wanted to pick up for another reason. So this is actually a Steelbook, German Steelbook of X-Men Wolverine's, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Now I actually already have this, but I picked this up for 50p on eBay, and it was because it was, well, let me just say, I've seen some channels do buy tips, you know, collector's tips videos, and they say stuff like, oh, collect what you want. That's not a tip, that's just an opinion. But I use a couple of tips to get some bargains, and this is one example. I already have it, but for 50p it was silly not to pick it up again. If you'd be interested in a video where I do give actual tips about how to get stuff, maybe that you wouldn't get hold of before, maybe for cheaper, a few little techniques I have done over the years, please let me know, because all the other videos I've seen of that do this are not tips at all, they're just opinions about what you should or should not collect. Anyway, that's that one. We spoke about bootlegs a little while ago in regards to the True Lies Spanish Blu-ray, which is not a bootleg. I have seen some people who insisted it is. I promise you it's not a bootleg, however this is. So this is the Mandalorian Season 1 on Blu-ray. It is a bootleg, but obviously I don't know if this will ever get a release. So I actually picked this up. I'll either keep it or I maybe I'll give this to a friend for a Christmas present. That's actually the reason why I bought it. I haven't decided yet. I probably will give it them, to be honest with you, but I thought I would just show it. I do like the art, I will say that. But if you don't have Disney Plus, this is really what you're left with, unfortunately. Another Blu-ray, King of Fighters. I actually worked in the video game industry for 11 years. And the one-on-one fighting genre was, for a long time, my favourite. And I've got a variety of films that are based off different fighting games. I don't actually know if I've seen this one, to be honest. I may have, but I have no memory of it. So I picked it up on Blu-ray. I'm sure it's probably terrible, but I quite liked, well, I really liked Mortal Kombat movie. I quite like the Dead or Alive movie. Even the Tekken movie I didn't think was too bad. So yeah, we'll have a check out of that. One movie I really wanted to pick up on Blu-ray because I really enjoyed it was this one, The Shrine. Really decent horror movie that I had reviewed a little while ago, so I wanted to get it on Blu-ray. Very spooky, quite original in a lot of ways, although it does fall into the just a possession movie towards the end. But yeah, a decent spooky horror film. One Mediabook this month. This is Waxwork 2, which is also known as Lost in Time, the sequel to obviously Waxwork, and the German Mediabook with newly commissioned artwork. This one is notable for having lots of kind of parodies of horror movie genres, including Alien, Dawn of the Dead, and essentially it's about this kind of like these couple of people who zip around into kind of different worlds to try and, you know, defeat evil ultimately, and they're pretty much all kind of parodies of other horror genres and stuff. You've got small appearances from Bruce Campbell, David Carradine, Maria Sirtis. So yeah, it's actually quite fun if you haven't seen it. And that was a nameless released of 555, and mine is 55. I picked up The Raid on Steelbook. Actually, we got this in a charity shop. I don't normally go into charity shops, I won't lie. I'm a bit of a snob in regards to stuff like that. But I kind of went with a friend of mine, an ex-girlfriend, and she works in a charity shop, and she wanted to have a look around different charity shops. And while I was in there, I picked that up. So this was like, I think, £7. So I did have a Raid 1 and 2 Steelbook a little while ago, but I sold it. So I thought I'd pick it up again. Well, this version anyway. I got the Dutch version of Kick-Ass purely because I absolutely love that cover. I think it's really good. Really, really good cover. And I actually really enjoyed the movie, actually. I enjoyed the second one as well. A lot of people don't like that. But I really enjoyed this film. And there's some pretty good steelbooks for this. You can actually get this same design on another company's steelbook, but the Dutch version is actually relatively cheap, so there you go. It wouldn't be a month if I didn't have something from Marvel, and this is the Zavi Incredible Hulk steelbook. Now they did a sale at the beginning of the month, and they reduced a lot of steelbooks, and they also had promo codes that you could use. So I picked this one up. Now I'd already had the other Hulk and the double box set, but as it was quite cheap, I thought, well, you know, I may as well get the movie on its own as well. I picked up The Walking Dead Season 8 Steelbook. This one, for some reason, goes for silly money. It's a bit like there's one season of Game of Thrones on Steelbook that goes for silly money, and Walking Dead, it's this one. And I actually picked this up off CEX website. I traded a couple of things in the in-store, got a voucher, and got this online. Now, I'm always a bit dubious about buying stuff online with CEX because I don't know if it will come with a J card or the condition overall. And if I'm spending a lot of money on something, I want the bloody J card, otherwise I consider it to be incomplete. But luckily, it was good condition, so I'm happy about that. I also picked up season 9. This one I actually got from the Zavvi sale I was talking about, and once again this was reduced to, I think, I want to say £19, but again there was you could use a promo code with it, so I picked it up. One thing I would say, I actually don't know who that character is supposed to be. I think most of the kind of the designs look like a character. That to me looks like Rosie O'Dawson, who is not in Walking Dead. I think it's meant to be Maggie, but it doesn't look anything like her if you ask me. But yeah, to me it just looks like Rosie O'Dawson. So as some of you know, I am kind of bolstering my Arnie collection. And I got the final Conan Steelbook that I didn't have, and this is the Spanish one, which comes with both Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. Now, this one is a sticker pack, which I know some people don't like, so it's kind of like a blank Steelbook with rather the art being printed on there, it has a sticker, you know, and then that's actually stuck on the Steelbook. Some people don't like it. It is what it is. I wanted to get all of the Conan Steelbooks, and this one needed to be got. So I found this on, I think it was Amazon France actually, and it was pretty cheap, so why not? I finally got Terminate: Dark Fate, which I did not get at new release because I thought, that would be easy to get, and of course HMV sold out. So once again, CX, I got this online, same order as The Walking Dead Season 8, and again I'm pleased to say that it came with the J cards and in good condition. I suppose because it's a newer film, it is more likely to be in a better condition, but there you go. I mean, it's not sealed, but you know, I traded in because I had a few films that I simply thought I'm never going to watch that, so I traded them in at CX, and I got enough to pay for this and The Walking Dead, so there you go. Then a couple more things from the Zavvi sale. Again, part for the Arnie collection. To be honest with you, this one I was really reluctant to get because I hate this film. But, you know, the completionist in me wants to get, you know, at least every film that Arnie has a Steelbook on a Steelbook, and I needed to get this one, although there is a second one as well. This is the only one out of the Schumacher and Burton Batman films I have on Blu-ray. I have all the Nolan films and everything, but not any of the other ones. So, you know, again, this was cheap on the Zavvi sale, so picked it up. And then my final purchase was The Running Man. Once again, it was from the Zavvi sale. And, do you know, originally I wasn't going to get it, because I already have the German Steelbook, which is, for all intensive purposes, the same, apart from the colour is slightly different, at least in the front. It does have different back art, and the German one comes with a PET sleeve. But, you know, again, this went down in price, and you could use a promo code with it. So, do you know what? It was like £15 or something with after the promo code. So I thought, do you know what? I'll probably regret not getting it if I hadn't. So 2 Running Man Steelbooks. So practically the same in a lot of ways. At the end of the year, I'm going to do my Arnie complete Steelbook collection, so we'll be able to see them side by side. But anyway, there you go. That is the pickups for September. I'm actually filming this on September the 26th, so that there may be a couple other ones that sneak in this month, I don't know. But if there is, I'll have to put them into the following month's pickups. Anyway, anything here spike your interest? Please do leave us a comment if it does, and let me know what you think, and I shall look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.